Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the Week 11 edition of the BallzDeep podcast. I'm your host, Evan Cheney. Today, joined by David Bouton of Wake and Baker. How you doing
Boughton.
today, Dave?
That's the one thing I should have said. I should have been like, yo, motherfucker, it's Boughton.
I had to put a little flair on that, though.
Yeah.
It
You
works
did.
that
You
way.
gave it a little French flair. I get it.
Exactly. Gives you credit for that. But what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just waiting on you. You walking around town all day, buying your lotions and lubes, whatever you were doing, showing up an hour late.
Very true. Um, but yeah, this has been quite the season for you so far. You're currently 8-2, heading into this week. You have a 2-game lead for the top spot, for the top seed. So you seem fairly safe right now for at the very least a first round bye.
I would hope so.
Yes.
But, when I look at my team, it feels like it's kind of just randomly put together. I mean, I got some people on there, but I don't have
You have studs.
Yeah, if one person's gone, though, from a wide receiver or a running back, I don't have anybody really back them up. So I have to get lucky. So I just, just right now I've been getting lucky all month or the last couple months.
That's all you need, though. I mean,
Yeah,
as long as the wins are coming in,
yeah,
are we really going to complain about how they're coming in?
not really.
You know?
I got to complain about something when I'm 8-2 and all these other slobs are down there looking up at me. I got to say something.
That's true. So yeah, let's dive into this team here. I mean, at quarterback, you have the wonderkin of Tom Brady, a man who is never going to retire, it seems.
Yeah, it's like the Brandy Love of football. Brandy Love's always going to make porn.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's always going to play football.
I mean, if he's playing football at 50, which seems like a legitimate possibility now.
He's just throwing balls out there.
That's true. Him and Bill Belichick, they're just doing what they do, and there's no concern here from me from a rest of season perspective, right? I mean, Tom Brady's obviously going to be a safe quarterback week in, week out. My only issue is on the off chance he gets hurt, which we really haven't seen that in 10, 11 years when he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
At one time. But, I guess – who'd you play quarterback last week?
I played Tannehill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually what I do unless I grab somebody if I went and had an extra quarterback like a Lamar Jackson or a Bridgewater, somebody that was playing well at the time. Usually I just go one quarterback and just stream and just cross my fingers.
Yeah. No, that's a fine strategy, right? I mean, if you're the quarterback streaming type. That's fine, but even when when your main quarterback is out, that's the move, right?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, again, rest of season perspective, I don't have any issue with Tom Brady. Obviously, no concerns there. So we go down to running back. We have McCaffrey, I think he's having the best season right now in fantasy sports history or fantasy football history.
Yeah.
So that's insane. I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. His usage is nuts. And when we talk about your matchup for this week, he's, clear-cut going to dominate here at home against Atlanta.
Yeah.
But then we look at a guy like Kenyon Drake, which does scare me in terms of his unpredictable. Yeah. His usage is extremely unpredictable, which I assume you've realized by now. But he absolutely cucked David Johnson last week. David Johnson had negative half a point.
I think there was some coming out where they're going to start using Drake more, and they said, hey, Johnson's going to be off to the side. So I'm hoping trade over there kind of boost him from what he was doing when I had them with the Dolphins. With the Dolphins, he's just sitting on my bench going I couldn't afford anybody else to get hurt. I traded away Jacobs early in the year to get Hooper because I was just getting my ass kicked having what's his name? O.J. Howard. So I got rid of Howard to go ahead and get Hooper, but I had to trade away my second running back where I was like, if I would have just kept him and McCaffrey, I'd be looking nice.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing with O.J. Howard was the process-wise, it wasn't that bad of a draft pick because he was hyped mightily coming into this season. However, at some point, something needed to give between Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and O.J. Howard. And obviously O.J. Howard was the odd man out and all that.
Winston's not fucking it up either.
Jameis Winston is his own problem. That is, when he decides to throw 5 picks in a game, that's not going to help anyone. But at the end of the day, he's still targeting wide receivers, and Mike Evans, Chris Godwin have a clear lead over everyone else on that team, which we thought it was going to be a little more uniform. Unfortunately, it didn't end up that way. Although last week he had a decent enough game. But I still think he made the right deal. Austin Hooper has been a very solid tight end this season.
And it makes me feel a little bit better. I go, at least I have somebody in each position that carries that position, So it's kind of like, all right, got my quarterback, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end. And it's just like, try to keep it that way where somebody's pulling the other guy up.
Yeah, you really do have – you have absolute studs at running back, wide receiver, and tight end. Absolutely. If we want to look at wide receivers here, you have Mike Williams, you have Cooper Kupp, Sammy Watkins. Mike Evans and Watkins, they're fine. They're fine for the head-to-head format that you're in, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to explode, though, in any week. Mike Evans might have a higher chance of doing that, but, Sammy Watkins is stuck in a wide receiver situation where there's 4 legitimate targets.
Yeah, he had his one blow-up week early in the year, and then since then he's just he just coasted along on that. 8 here, 12 here, 9 here, so he's there.
He's there, certainly. He's definitely a number, 2 or I'd say number 3.
But, as far as all wide receivers, he's he's sitting there 32nd. It's not somebody I need to be starting. I don't need him starting.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It just – I normally like to see guys explode more. Mike Williams is obviously the bigger problem.
You're big on guys exploding? You're big. You see, I got you on that Brandy Love thing. I had actually some porn stars for you that all my players match up with, because I figured you were a big porn guy. I figured this is your office / masturbate palace.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what at least
an all-in-one.
Monroe told me that he goes, this guy beats all day. And I go, get out of here. I go, the guy seemed like a nice kid. And he's like, no, he's a master beater.
I take a break and go to school every now and then, but
everybody's got to do something else. You can't just sit there doing that all day long.
How else do I pay for the internet?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That's amazing. But yeah, past a Mike Williams, your wide receiver core is fine, right? I don't have any season-long concerns with Cooper Kupp and issues like that.
More of the be the fact that what's his name? Quarterback for Rams.
Jared Goff.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little stoned. I'm having a hard time remembering shit. But Jared Goff, he's not slinging that shit like they were last year, They're not running and they're not slinging it. So it's kind of like the people on the Rams are, yes, they've had big seasons, they've had good games, but right now they're kind of just there. You have him on there. Cooper Kupp looks good on paper. He is 6th in wide receivers right now, but to me, he's just been I have a bad taste in my mouth from putting up 0 last week.
Yeah, I get that. The thing is with Cooper Kupp last week, he didn't even get targeted.
Yeah, not even. Yeah, they didn't look at him.
It's not even like he was targeted and just didn't catch it. He just didn't see anything, which I found that amazing.
That's what happens when you put a black guy on him. Nobody sees him. Tighten that shit up.
Minka Fitzpatrick is pretty damn good too. So take that into account.
I'm a dog. Right. I got rid of that boy.
Oh yeah. All right. We have for your tight ends, obviously again Austin Hooper. Right now is tight end number 1 in fantasy.
Yep.
So I don't have any issues there, even if the Falcons suck mightily. And
he's out for. They didn't say, but it looks like maybe this week, maybe next week. So that's the only reason I ended up getting McDonald for the time.
But I say that, you're fine for the fantasy playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you're definitely good.
In week to week, I should just be thinking playoffs. All right, I got at least a number 1 running back, a number 1 kicker, a number 6 wide receiver, and a number 1 tight end. I should feel good about that. Plus the defense, I got, Bills and the Saints.
Yeah, I mean, I'd slip Bills in this week if I were you.
I had him in earlier, and I kept back because I was like, Tampa Bay could just light it up and go 45 easy.
Mm-hmm. But then they could also throw 5 picks, and the Saints defense ends up being the absolute nuts.
Yeah, and I know the Dolphins aren't going to do much. I mean, I'm hoping not.
They've rattled off. Yeah, I mean, they've rattled off 2 straight wins.
Yeah,
which is insane.
If you were to think who's going to score more points, you figure even if the Dolphins do something out there, what they go score, say they score 17, the Bills are going to score 24. You know, our Tampa Bay, they're going to probably at least score 24 against the Saints. I would assume. You know, so I haven't done my midweek switching everybody out yet.
Yeah, looking at your bench, Juju Smith-Schuster's obviously disappointed. He's playing right now. I don't think he's done anything yet, but.
Yeah, Juju's like, like I said, you're a big porn guy. August, she was really great last year, and then boom, you're dead. You know? So.
Well, yeah, his season died the second Ben Roethlisberger got hurt, though.
Yes.
I mean, Mason Rudolph's done nothing for him, and whoever the third stringer they're rolling out there nowadays is not doing anything for him. Right, so, that's its own issue. Duke Johnson, fine backup. Chris Thompson, yeah, you get the gist, right? I mean, you got some decent backups here. Darrell Henderson, especially. I like that move in case Todd Gurley gets hurt. That's definitely the ultimate.
I keep thinking all year. I go, it's about time he gets hurt. I mean, they haven't had a 100-yard rusher on that team. He's not doing it. I don't know why they don't open it up a little bit more, but I have a feeling like there's a good possibility come my playoff time, they start using him a lot. Mm-hmm. I doubt they're going to be for me, I think they're going to miss the playoffs, and towards the end of the year, they're going to start, assessing what they actually have. So for me, that's good going into 15 and 16, thinking like, all right, last 2 weeks, maybe they get a little use out of them, and maybe I could throw them in there.
Yeah, no, that's it's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, so let's look at your team. Let's look at your team this week going up against Give Me the Ring. And
I didn't even look at his. Yeah. I don't even know.
It's time for us to break this down.
Yeah, I can't open it up right now because I'm on the phone with it and I couldn't figure out my password. So
here, I got you.
Tell me who's on there. I can tell you how shitty this team is because Give Me the Ring, he still wears like jean shorts like he's a little girl. They're all cut up like Daisy Dukes. God. He only hangs out with white women, but he never gets to fuck them. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a lesbian thing. It's an unbelievable thing. I mean, you've talked to Wes before, right?
Yeah, no, he was on the show before.
Yeah, you said it was really bad. You said the first guest you've had.
He was an interesting guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Interesting guy. He's a big partier. He does, and he loves white everything. White drugs, white girls. Half his friends are white.
This is all news to me. I was not aware. This is good though. This is good. I get to learn about this group a little bit more. I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I just zoomed in. I got it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you could see this all. So we'll look at Tom Brady going up against Dak Prescott, and for quarterback matchup. Unfortunately, as an Eagles fan, I have to think Tom Brady's going to do well here, given how bad the secondary situation for Philadelphia's been.
Yes, I was thinking I have a feeling he's going to do a little bit better than what I think Prescott's going to do, but. All week, looking into that Eagles defense, it is a little weak. Hopefully that gives them some openings, but who knows where they're bringing out there for wide receiver right now.
Yeah, Alshon's questionable.
Yeah.
So their wide receiver core is currently Aguilar, J.J. Arcega, they have Ertz, they have Goddard.
No, I mean, as far as Tom Brady throwing to that, Tom Brady playing,
yeah.
I don't give a shit who Philly's playing. Philly's garbage. You know that. Where do you live?
I live right outside of Philly.
Oh, shit. I was going to say that's why you moved out of Philly, but I guess I was wrong.
Oh, no. My heart is in this city. My livelihood is in this city. Unfortunately, this Eagles team is killing me.
Yeah.
This Eagles team is just a disaster. Because they were I can rant all day about this, but they were just hyped for so much.
But I think it's still Super Bowl hype from a couple of years ago. You know what I mean?
You
guys have lost some people. Things aren't the same.
trust me, if you listen to Philadelphia Sports Talk Radio, people are still forgiving of this team because of that Super Bowl. And I'm like, all right, the Super Bowl was great, but it was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We need to kind of get back on the stick here. But anyway.
Dolphins are still riding high from their Super Bowl in 73.
That's true. I think that's beside the whole LeBron James and Miami Heat thing, I think that's the only thing that's happened in Miami sports. Since. So I get that. Certainly. But when I'm looking at Dak Prescott going up against Detroit, I mean, it is a road game, but he obviously gets ideal conditions being in a dome.
Yes.
And Detroit's defense has been a little iffy. So I don't know where to go here. It's very close.
I mean, to be honest, I think Dak, after having the week he had this past week, he's feeling good. He's going to probably go in there. They're going to light it up. They didn't, they started running the ball towards the end. I think they're just going to let Dak be Dak and go ahead and say, hey, let's keep doing what we were doing last week and go with it, because Detroit does have a few holes here and there. I mean, their defense is a little sketchy here and there. They'll light somebody up and, shut them down. And then there's days where they just let everybody have whatever they want. So I have a feeling Dak's going to actually probably outdo his projections, which isn't ideal for me. But then he also has Philip Lindsay, who's who knows what he is.
That's true.
He looks like a cracked out Eminem, little 8 Mile.
Jeez. But yeah, I mean, Lindsay versus McCaffrey, it's not even close. McCaffrey's going to dominate here. And then you can look at Leonard Fournette versus Kenyon Drake, which is probably more toward Leonard Fournette here, I'd have to say.
A lot.
Well, I'm trying to be nice. I'm doing my best to be nice.
You don't have to be nice. I was blowing you up for your whole porno scam you do,
That's true. I do have to get my shots in at some point. Yeah. So we'll look at Gallup versus Williams. I have to say Gallup here. Actually, you know what? I might not be so quick to say that, because Kansas City's defense, now this is going to be a neutral site game in Mexico, pending if that field is playable.
Yeah.
I remember last year.
Yeah, they came back.
Yeah, last year that was a disaster.
I think it should be fine there. The thing is, it's Mike Williams is not doing anything all year.
He doesn't get targeted because the Chargers, all they do is target Hunter Henry and Keenan Allen.
At the beginning of the year, though, I was sitting there going like, all right, this guy's he's gonna put some shit together. I'm gonna have an all-star on this team, and everybody's sitting there going like, no. And I'm going, no, he's gonna do something. And all year I've held on to him, and I got nothing from him.
Yeah, no, it's been quite a struggle, unfortunately, for if you have Mike Williams. But yeah, I have to go Michael Gallup here. So we'll look at Tyreek Hill versus Cooper Kupp. I have to say Tyreek Hill here only because Cooper Kupp gets a matchup against Chicago that I'm not sure he's going to dominate in. I really don't think he will.
That whole game anyway. That whole game would be very low scoring. I'd be surprised if they go over 41 points total.
Yeah, if I'm looking at that from like a sports betting angle, I'm probably taking that under.
Yeah, because I'm figuring they're not going to get, he'll have some points, but I still think he'll go under his 15. Yeah, no,
I think that's a good point there. But yeah, so Sanu versus Watkins, and I actually like the Sammy Watkins play here only because if Tyreek Hill, or for everything Sammy Watkins does, Tyreek Hill doesn't get points to that. Yes. So you do have an interesting leverage play there that can potentially work. But at the same time, he has one against you as well. So the 1v1 of Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins might actually decide this game on Monday. So, but if I'm looking at Sanu versus Watkins, and for your sake, you have to hope that Sanu doesn't get targeted too much. Because that kind of negates all of your Tom Brady action.
Yes. Yeah, I'll send a message to Tom tonight.
Just make sure, tell him to target Philip Dorsett.
All right.
Just tell him to make Philip Dorsett the guy.
Dorsett on one of your teams?
Yeah, he's in a Is he in the family league? Yeah, he's in the family league. He's like he's a flex play that I didn't really want to have at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But he happened nonetheless. So let's get some Phillip Dorsett action. Noah Fant versus Vance McDonald. Vance McDonald's currently playing. I don't think he's done anything so far.
Nope, nada.
Yeah. But I can't imagine the matchup for Noah Fant is going to be that good either because he gets Minnesota. This is a tough one. This is a tough one for me.
It's a tie. I think they're both equally trash. They'll both come out with 5 points. We'll both be disappointed.
Yeah.
Actually, if they even come out with anything, I have a feeling they get much tonight.
Yeah. So you look at the defenses, just quickly break them down. I think any defense you will play, whether it be New Orleans or Buffalo, is going to outplay Washington or Dallas, whoever he decides to play.
Agreed.
So I'll give you that there. Butker versus Marr. I'm going to have to say Butker. I think Butker has more. Not that I can project kickers in any way. I mean, even when I make predictive models, there's just no predictability for kicker. So I just kind of throwing shit in the wind there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as the on paper matchup is concerned, I have to give you. I don't know. I want to say because I never like telling someone that I think they're going to lose.
Well, you got to grow some balls, man. You can tell me I can lose. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's 1 point. It'll put me at 8-3. I'll get to sit there and then I'll send Jim T messages like, "Hey, I see you. You're getting closer, you little bitch."
Here's my question. I have an overall league question here. What did Jim T ever do? Like, what is his claim to fame here? Because I'm telling you, every single person that I've had on this show has had a very similar sentiment to what you're saying right now.
There's a rule in the league, and it's just fuck Jim T.
I want to talk to Jim T. I really want him to be
untalkable.
Is he like Fight Club? Is he the human version of Fight Club?
No, it's just like, okay, you've talked to JT already, or did JT bail?
I don't know.
You haven't talked to. He's white, racist, bites his thumbs like a little baby.
Jeez.
You know, you would know him if you did. He has a punchable face.
Okay.
You know.
I get that.
He's all right, but he's kind of whines a lot. He quits the league twice a year. It's a bunch of bad. The Tynans are an angry people.
I see that.
Yeah. They'd smack the shit out of somebody like a Wes wearing jean shorts around there.
Jean shorts. I can't get over the idea of wearing jean shorts.
Oh, and they're cutoffs.
In 2019. Cutoffs?
Yeah, you could almost see his little ball sack.
Oh, fuck.
It's unbelievable.
I honestly have not seen a single human.
His girlfriend goes, "You're going to go out in that?" He goes, "Yeah." And he like flips his little purse and shit like that. Makeup falls out. He's a little frou-frou boy.
God. That's I don't know when the last time I saw a guy wearing cutoff jean shorts was.
If you ever feel like coming to Orlando.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not a Philadelphia thing. It's too fucking cold over here. It was 20 degrees when I got up this morning.
Come on down. You can stay at Wes's place.
That's true. I have connections in the Florida area now.
Oh, but all these guys you've been talking to, they'll all smack you up and then go ahead and steal your money. So you got to be careful, especially those Clark boys.
Well, you think I carry cash in 2019?
Oh, well, you know what? I mean, they're smart. They'll just go to the 7-Eleven, and those Clark boys will buy like 65 Twinkies, and those things will be eaten by the time they even get out the fucking door.
Dude, Twinkies are amazing.
Yeah.
They're the only food that can survive a nuclear holocaust.
Yeah, nobody needs
You know what? I can respect it.
Yeah, what are you going to do with the nuclear holocaust Twinkie? You'll be dead. Who cares?
It's a nice, sweet treat before you go.
Okay, I guess.
That's the only way you can.
If be right before I go, I'm going to be right on my phone, YouTube, XXX, some sort of a red tube. I'll be on there just beating. Like, oh, hey, bomb's coming in 2 minutes. Time
you need one more.
I'm about to knock one out of the park. My last home run before it's all done.
What's nice is that they at least give you the warning.
Yeah.
They send you the warning like, oh, the missile's coming. We can't do anything about it. But
sirens going off, red lights, nothing turns you on more.
Just get we're only telling you so you can get one more in before you go. All right, man. It's been fun talking to you, Dave.
Yeah, it's been real good, man.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Thanks for telling me I'm going to lose. I appreciate it.
It breaks my heart, truly. You can't see it on my face, but it breaks my heart.
We'll come back and talk to you right before I go to the championship, though.
Sounds like a plan. I mean, good luck the rest of the season. Good luck this week. And good talk.
Later, brother.